Well, day 4, getting in shape for deer season. Walking in the dark. I'm sore. Groggy, sore. That's fine. Wind's blowing. I don't know if it's picking it up in the microphone. The worst things I can do is go hunting for deer and be out of shape. After the first morning, I won't be able to be wore out if I don't. Getting old sucks. Oop, is that the same car from yesterday, I wonder? I have to wait and see. Ordered my camera today. Where the old lady is. Comes the car. I used to know every car that went by here. I don't anymore. Good morning, whoever you are. Arms ache. Legs ache. By about day 5, 6, or 7, I should start having a little bit more strength. Every year it gets harder and harder to take the life of a beautiful animal. This year I've had a doe and 2 fawns and another doe and a fawn that I've watched from the time they were born until now. They were out last night again. They're not afraid of me at all because they see me every day. It just gets harder and harder. But I live on deer meat, so eat it every day just about. Can't eat processed food. It makes me sick. Makes me sweat. We had pizza the other day and I ate a piece of pepperoni. I got so sick. Got a headache. I might go all the way down this morning. I don't know. Oh, my arm's having trouble holding this up. I can actually hear this morning. I only have one good ear, and that don't always work the best. I can actually hear the crickets, anything else. I guess I don't need to hold this phone up. Arms are so tired. Out of shape. Feel like I might be gaining a little though. I'm actually not too wore out. Something must be working on these walks. Hope I don't fall in the ditch here. I'm walking in the field. Alright, I know where I'm at now. I seem kind of dumb walking in the dark. That's alright. I intend to film all the deer hunting we do. Me and my brother, Skippy Dave. I think I'm starting to get my strength here, getting in shape a little. I'm walking a lot further down this hill this morning. By the time muzzleloader season gets here, I shouldn't have any problem. Hopefully, anyhow. I'm starting to get out of breath. It's the uphill that runs you out. Another car So I'll go all the way up and go out the road. It's funny how I walk all through this field, and then later on I'll look down and the deer will still be there. They got an awesome hiding place in this hedgerow here. People must wonder, what the heck is that guy doing walking all over his field in the morning? Starting to run out of breath here, which is fine. I went all the way around without that happening. So I must be starting to get my wind back. Okay, we're going on lap number 2. I gotta go in and put the files on the computer before I fill the phone up too much. I don't want to break the old lady's phone. I've never owned a cell phone. I'll never own a cell phone. I can't look at the screen without getting an instant headache. So I don't own one. Hey, that's kind of cool. Human body is an amazing thing. If you work it, eventually you get your strength. Oh, we got another car. I guess I'll cross into the field again. Don't break my neck. Coming this way. No, they're going up the hill. Probably wondering who the guy is walking. We're going to go down the hill again. We're going to do the whole lap here. Maybe I'll film the whole thing so I don't have to piece it together. Round 2, uphill walk. Going up the hill. Feeling really good here. Can't see this, but right here is where those deer come in and out of this hedgerow. Daytime you can see it. There's trails all over. It's so thick in there. Could be pouring down rain and it probably won't even hit them. I would go for a walk out the road, but people would probably wonder what I'm doing. I probably will. I'm gonna go left here. Second lap. All the way around the field. I don't know if you can see the field. I can see it in the phone. I notice the audio on these isn't all that great. Okay, we'll go over to the other side. Starting to sprinkle a little bit. I don't want to ruin the old lady's phone. She'd be lost without it. I call it her addiction. I mean, if you want to know what it's like when you can't get away from alcohol or drugs, I would simply say this. Quit with your phone or try to get away from your device. It's the same exact thing as far as I'm concerned. Me included. The hardest things to do. Not everybody remembers what it was like before all this technology. Life was so much better. I think about my childhood with my grandparents, sitting down talking to my grandmother. People don't even talk anymore. The alarm went off. Uh-oh, it's time for the old lady to get up. She don't have an alarm. Oh, I walked to this sign. I'll remember this and I'll go further tomorrow. 2 laps around the field and to that sign and back. Whew. Okay, we're gonna go back now. I don't see any deer out in this field. I love where I live. Such a beautiful place. Sure is a lot of traffic this morning. Another car coming here. It's your Dramamine out. Like I said earlier, I don't care if anybody watches this or not. I'll watch them back. I noticed this yesterday. Looks like they came back. Something devoured this cantaloupe. Oh well. They didn't look all that great anyhow. I'm guessing either a rabbit or maybe a raccoon. They moved it again because I had it setting somewhere else. That's alright. They can eat all they want. On lap 3, finally. Computer was giving me a headache. Rebooted on its own. Gotta love Windows 10. There's a couple deer all the way up on the hill. Can't show them to you because it won't pick them up. That's fine. I don't know how far I'm gonna get here. Round 3. Definitely starting to get in shape. It's the 3rd time around this field and I'm not really... The only thing that's bothering me is my left arm from holding up this phone. I'd like to see a deer jump out right in front of me here. But I don't see any. You see the hedgerow now though. To see if I can get some of those trails. Oh, I can see some right here already. They go in and out of this hedgerow all over the place. I'm not gonna crawl down in there. I have. You crawl down in there and go in there, it's like a hole. All right, there's a good spot. Looks like an old beer bottle in there. It's not mine. Last time up the hill. Then I can start my day. Probably take a nap in the middle of the day. Which, never used to do that. Old age sucks, but this is a good spot where they're going in and out. I hope these deer stay down here on the first day or during the whole season. I don't know. It's going to be hard. You almost make pets out of them. You almost have them named. There's another spot. But anyhow, day 3 or day 4, I didn't film anything yesterday, which is fine. I love where I live. I thank God so much that I live where I live. What a blessing.